I'm Hallie Huang. Today I'm going to talk about one of the rhetorical fallacy that's called appeal to consequence of a belief. And what is appeal to consequence of a belief? It is talking about people arguing a belief false simply because it implies something they would rather not believe in. It seems really complicated, but later on I'll offer 3 examples about that, and then you'll have a clear understanding about what it is. The first example is about a famous chef in Taiwan. His name is Ji Shi. Ji Shi is a famous chef. He got a great cooking skill. He actually is born in poverty, but he works really hard, and then he got a great cooking skill and have a successful cooking show. Almost every housewife in Taiwan watched his cooking show, so he got a large amount of housewife fan. Ji Shi is not only famous for his hard work, and he's also famous for his honesty. He's really honest that he will carefully examine every product that he's going to advertise because he did not want to advertise for those dishonest manufacturers. However, Ji Shi is less famous and less popular right now in Taiwan. It's all because a scandal. He was caught cheating on his wife. When the news first broke out, almost every housewife was shocked and they cannot accept this. This is really shocking for them. They kept saying like, "Oh, that must not be true. Ji Shi is such an honest man. An honest man will not cheat on his wife, so this must be a fake news. This must not be true." But actually, this is a real news. Ji Shi did cheat on his wife. And he did not even apologize for this at the first time. He just kept saying like, "Oh, kissing is an international welcoming gesture. I'm not cheating." He's actually a terrible man. And then here comes to the second example. The second example is actually about my classmate's brother. It all happens when my classmates and I are in junior high school. Her brother is about 12 years old at that time. Since then, her brother is just crazy for animation figure. When the little boy was 12 years old, he finally got a real person that he fell in love to. He really fell in love with a little girl. And one day, my classmates, her brother, and the little girl, 3 of them going to take an elevator. Only 3 of them are in the elevator. And suddenly, the little girl let out a fart. A really terrible smelling fart. A fart with a sound. So it's really clear that the fart is from the little girl. Because the fart is too terrible, so when they came out of the elevator and going to another direction, my classmate asked her brother about how he feels about the fart, and she got a really interesting answer from her brother. Her brother just said, "Oh, come on, this must not be the girl's fart. The girl I love is like the goddess-like figure in animation. The goddess-like figure in animation will not fart, will not go to the toilet, will not do those dirty things, so the girls will not do those dirty things. This must be your fart, sister." This is a really interesting answer. And then it's the final example. The final example is actually my example. When I was in senior high school, I crazily fell in love with a male model, English male model. He got a really excellent physical figure, a moderate muscle in his chest and his arms, and he got a really dazzling smile. Whenever I look at the picture, I feel like he's just smiling at me. And just when I fell in love with him for 2 months, he came out of the closet. At that time, I just cannot accept this. I just went crazy. I go to talk to my classmates like, "Come on, he must not be gay." He actually told the society that he only interested in men, not women. And I told my classmates like, he went to the cover of women's magazine several times. A male went to a women's magazine several times must have some interest in women, right? At that time, I just kept saying that. This is a terrible claim, I say, actually. This has no relationship with whether a man is a gay or not. I just cannot accept this at that time. And the truth is, his boyfriend is as handsome as he is. The boyfriend even got a even more attractive appearance than the model. So I just cannot accept this at that time. So from the third example, we can clearly know that appeal to consequence of a belief is talking about people cannot accept the claim implies something the claim implies, so they will make a terrible rhetorical fallacy about this. So this is today's video. Thanks for watching.